We're in the thick as fire, you well.
Did you say Jew?
No, but
Hey, so speaking of Jews, I got something to talk about.
Yeah, you should tell them about the U of L.
Okay, so I was going to tell you this. There have been an uptick of hate crimes at the University of Minnesota against Jews, like Jewish people. And their excuse is free Palestine.
Yeah.
But
These people don't live in Israel or Palestine or anywhere.
Yeah,
Like, they're just...
but dude, Israel is at war with Gaza,
you guys forgot the funniest
so now we can
part,
be anti-Semitic.
though. You forgot the funniest part. These people are self-proclaimed ultra-liberals.
What do you mean, you people?
They're self-proclaimed ultra-liberals, and don't ultra-liberals always compare Trump to Hitler and say that they think that Hitler was bad and that they don't want Trump to be like Hitler, so they don't want Trump?
Well, yeah, he is.
Well, if you're gonna bully Jewish kids, does that not make you siding with somebody's views, aka Hitler?
No, this is different.
They should pull a Kanye and all wear black Klan robes. Did you see him in the interview with that
Yeah, I
on?
did.
I feel like they'd fit right in. They'd be like, no, this is a good thing now. We're reclaiming it. Yeah, dude, it's insanity. Like, the world is turning into, like, the Idiocracy movie.
Yeah,
Everyone's
right.
just a parody of themselves.
So I don't understand though, like why they say that they didn't like Hitler and they don't like the Holocaust and stuff. But
Wait,
then
stop right there. Someone sound clip that. I don't understand why they said they didn't like Hitler. It just ends.
But then they're persecuting Jewish people.
Yeah, because they're evil. Like, these people are evil. They're
Yeah.
just...
They don't actually care about the people, you know?
About the people. Whoa, someone's shooting at me from somewhere.
Yeah, that's how the game works. Whoa! Someone's got a gun here.
All right.
What's happening?
But I'm in a sniper position. They're not supposed to hit me.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're probably not vulnerable in your position. No, I agree with you completely, Jill. It makes no sense, right? It's
Well,
insane.
yeah, it just kind of upsets me because,
Hate crimes upset me, too.
well, like, Jewish people were persecuted for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
And they, you know, like, a lot of people were very racist against them. And
Still
now,
are,
And then
actually.
all of a sudden it was bad to be racist against them, which I agree. And now, all of a sudden we're topsy-turvying it again, and it's okay to be racist
Like
against them
what?
now.
Like
and it's
what?
like, I just want you guys to choose. Like, do you hate the Jews? Do you like the Jews?
Nate, was that basically 9/11 for you? All of a sudden it's racist to be mean to the Jewish people.
Yeah, like, come on. Like,
Well, they got like a cool...
are we taking 3 different cars here?
I don't know. We're just getting out of here.
Okay.
Now it's not okay to be racist to Muslim people.
Race list?
But remember, during 9/11, it was okay to be racist to
Well, this
Muslim
is the thing. It
people?
always changes. This is literally... So that's what's funny to me about it is it's a repeat of what happened with September 11th, where there was an uptick in hate crimes against Arabic people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
all
And
of a
that was
sudden...
okay then.
And all of a sudden, and what people did with Japan that we always get to hear about the Japanese internment camps.
Yeah.
And the same people who bring those things up, they bring up the Japanese internment camps, and they bring up racism against, people who are Arabic and stuff like that.
And people of color.
Yeah. So the same people who are bringing that up are now the liberal arts students being racist to Jewish people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
right.
bullying them.
Isn't this insane?
Well,
So
yeah.
where are you, by the way? Are you with Nate?
I'm going to one of the evidence places.
Jill's taking her Batmobile over there.
I do have a Batmobile.
Everyone
yeah.
be careful, because we don't have unlimited lives here.
Mine says search here for buyers, but oh, never mind. Now they
They are in like a convoy. Here, let me give you a little boost.
Thank you. Okay.
Look, you're back on the road.
Hey, cool.
I guess it just really upsets me, you know, like the fact that like people do things like call me racist for a skin like that, but then there's actual people at the U of M right now who are being bullied and being hurt physically.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because of their religion that they chose to follow.
It's not even it's not even that. It's just because of their race, because they are of Jewish descent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
didn't even
They
choose
might
that.
not even believe in God.
No, plenty of people who are Jewish don't believe in the Torah, don't believe in Judaism, they don't believe in any of that.
Whoa, what's going on here? We have like a cop beating a guy up there.
And I guess I just don't understand like why I can get called racist so easily on the internet, but then these liberals who act like they're such social justice warriors and care so much about people can
Destroy
hurt
evidence.
others and get a pass for it. It's not fair. They shouldn't be able to hurt other people.
No, I completely agree with you. However, I'm getting attacked. So, wait, this is the evidence? Did you destroy the other evidence, Jill?
Not yet.
Okay, Nate.
I'm trying to destroy evidence.
Okay. We gotta blow that one up. Does someone... Okay, someone blew
I got it.
Okay, well now we gotta get the other one, maybe?
There's gonna be multiple.
Okay.
No, I agree. Like, I don't want to say too much about this, but I have a family member who goes there, and they got called a racist just for, like, talking about race in class, in, like, a nice way. Like, someone brought up their heritage, and so this family member was like, oh, well, you know, when I grew up, I learned about this situation this way. Were you taught about this differently because of that heritage, or was it the same? And someone else in class was like, wow, what a racist.
Your mom told me they also got screamed at and called transphobic because they called somebody a he and did not know this person's pronouns, and I guess didn't ask first, and that person was a they. So how dare this person say that? Like,
this is why people misgender out of spite, by the way.
Yeah.
Is because of stuff like this. Like, there's plenty of people who, like, don't understand any of this, who are willing to call you whatever you want, but as soon as you're like, oh, you're a this, they're just gonna be like, okay, now I'll be mean.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just don't care. And it's like, what are we doing?
Well, I don't understand why they couldn't just nicely say, oh, yeah, actually, my pronouns are they, and I would like you to
I'd say no.
I'd like you to call me they. And then I'm sure that the person in question that we're talking about would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's fine.
I would have. I would have, like, called them that purposely.
I guess I just don't understand, like, why you have to be mean about it. I mean, this person didn't know. This person doesn't know you. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. Like, if you want people
We
to...
just passed each other names.
If you want people to say your pronouns
Whoa,
without
jeez.
asking, you should have, like, a big fucking necklace that says, hey, look, I'm this.
Yeah,
I know,
right.
I know, because
yeah.
the whole point is, oh, don't assume, but then they want you to assume the thing that no one would ever assume.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like this is going to be a mean comment. The person in question is a person who doesn't even try to present non-binary.
Yeah.
The person who got mad, like
Right.
who got upset. Like, and I don't care about any of this stuff like, oh, they pass for this, they don't pass for this. A lot of that stuff is mean. But what I'm saying is, like, if you are born biologically one way, but you dress completely opposite, I could see how you would expect someone would expect you the opposite.
Yeah.
You know, like if you were born biologically male and you wear dresses,
Right.
like all the time, I could see maybe you could assume, and like a wig, you know, and makeup.
Yeah.
I could see maybe you would assume, oh yeah, they're gonna assume that I go by she or something. But like if you don't do anything, you put zero effort in, none,
And then you don't even have, like, a pin or anything.
and then you're mad.
Yeah.
And even with the pin stuff, I also feel like a lot of this is main character energy.
It is,
'Cause for
totally.
me, like, no one's gonna go up to Nate and care if he's a he or not. They're just like, hey, can I get past you to get that thing on the shelf?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
unless you know them, no one cares.
Right.
In my opinion, I don't really think gender needs to matter so much. Like, why do people have to sit down and think, I really need somebody to call me this and make me feel validated, or I'm going to be upset with them. You know, because, like, if I walked into a place and somebody called me a man, I would first of all think, okay, that's kind of weird, and second, not care.
Right.
And go on with my life.
I think a lot of these people, though, have been bullied. Like, so a lot of these people, like, I know another family member who was bullied in school for being trans. So, like,
Right.
there are definitely areas where that happens. And so I think a lot of people, what they do is they either see that or they get out into the real world and then they think, oh, well, everybody's out to get me.
Yeah.
I mean, the same thing with, like, racism. Like, you could live in a really racist area. You might move to an area that's really, like, nice, and you're going to be hesitant. You're going to be like, oh, great. You know, like, what's going to happen now?
Yeah. Right.
And I think that that's kind of what happens with a lot of this stuff, but I think it's not okay to put that on other people.
Well, and also, I have a coworker who goes by they.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people that I also work with who are older and stuff, and I think they just don't really understand it. What am I supposed to do here?
Just, like, click,
click
if
like.
you like it or not. And so now we have to go back to free mode, because I don't know which one's the next one.
Okay. And a lot of people at work, like other coworkers, sometimes will mess up and say he.
Mm-hmm. because they're not used to it. Like, they don't encounter this kind of thing in their daily life. Like, people don't know this, but there's a reason it's called minority.
Yeah.
Like, it's because it's not as common, so a lot of people are just, they're not going to have encountered.
Well, and this person that I know is actually nice about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this person will go like, it's they. That's it. And they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, they. Mm-hmm. And then we move on with our day.
You know what I've started doing because of this? I've just started calling people their name.
Yeah, no, that's what I do.
And I don't use pronouns like normal.
Because I just don't want to like mess up with this. So I'm like, whatever.
And for me, it's not even I don't want to mess up. It's I don't want to make someone mad and get chewed out.
Yeah.
Because it's like not worth
Well, that's
it.
what I'm saying. I don't want to mess up so then I get chewed out.
Yeah, like I'm not even that afraid of offending people. I just don't want to do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people who offend people on purpose are usually edgelords.
Right.
Like, there's some people...
I'm at the next Geralt mission if you guys want me to do it.
Jeez, right. Well, I need to get in the game first and deposit my money.
I feel like there's a lot of people who can do it. Like, you have the George Carlins of the world where they have a point and it can be edgy.
Right.
But most people, when they're being edgy, it's just, I want to offend you.
Yeah.
And I don't really care for that. Jill, can I change clothes really quick or no?
Sure.
I don't really care for that because I find it kind of lame to, like, actively try to offend people for no purpose.
Right.
You know? Like, even South Park, it has a purpose when it's offensive.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm kind of on both sides of that. Not like a centrist, but in the sense of, if you offend someone on purpose and you're doing it for no reason, you're just being a dick. But there are times where you will offend someone just by being yourself or just by talking normally, and people need to get over that. You know, like, you're not... Like, if someone says something offensive to me... Like, here's an example. I believe in God. I sometimes see people say something like, God's a fairy tale and anyone who believes in him is a moron and they should die. And I'm like, well, that's kind of offensive and mean. Gonna go about my day now.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that happens, because it's like, well, I could let this person be mean about something I think, or I could just say, well, you know what? They believe something I think is false. That's on them. If I'm right, then I'm right. If they're wrong, then they get to deal with that. I don't have to.
Right.
And that's all it is. And just leave me alone. And that's it. Just leave me alone. Like, that's a majority of my opinion is, let me live my life, and unless you're a pedophile, a murderer, or a rapist, or an outright thief, I will probably just let you live your life and leave you alone.
Well, and I feel like that's a majority of just people's opinions in general. Like, if you're just nice about it, I feel like most people would just be like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and literally, you could say, oh, actually my pronouns are X, and people would be like, okay. Like, most people will just say, okay, because either A, they don't care, B, they actually are in support of this, or C, they just want to, like, move on with their lives.
Yeah, and they're not, like, really super informed and don't know.
So they're just, so, like, their ultimate thing is just, okay, whatever, like who cares, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I feel like most people in the world, but not everyone, but I feel like a lot of people in the world are just living life. They want to just go to work and then come home and then be done, and like hang out in life, and they literally like don't care. So if you're just nice about it to them, then they're gonna just be like, okay, yeah, whatever,
yeah,
like that's fine.
Well, yeah, I
but
feel like
instead of throwing down kind of like you said main character energy of like, well, actually you need blah blah, and you need, and it's like most people respond to you nicely if you respond to them nicely.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all you have to do.
No, I completely agree. Jill, were you gonna say something?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, usually you're like angry that we're talking and you're like ready to jump in.
Jill, as the resident LGBTQ person, what's your opinion on this?
Well, Jill, do you care when people assume that you're straight?
No. But I do think that I get assumed for being straight all the time.
I mean, I'm straight.
That's true.
And I'm the main character here.
That is true. He is the main character to me.
I want to buy this Republican Space Ranger shirt.
I don't know if there's an outfit, but I do think that there is a shirt.
I've seen a shirt. What would it be?
It would probably be under either Special Tops or Just t-shirts?
Probably not labels.
I'm looking.
I have encountered some people at some of my jobs where, like, I mentioned that I thought a girl was hot and then they didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's rude and mean, but...
But, like, that's how you kind of, like, weed out the homophobes.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, that's the thing is, like, if someone's going to be disrespectful to... Again, unless you're, like, a rapist, a pedophile, or a murderer or something insane.
Yeah.
If someone's going to be disrespectful to you, you weed them out of your life, and then you don't care about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you know?
easy enough.
I mean, and I've had to do that before over things that are not this at all. Like, I'm the straightest person out there, other than jokes.
Whoa, jeez.
Like, I love women. Like, I think God's greatest creation was the female body, to be honest with you.
That's sexist.
But I don't care if someone doesn't like me for it, or if someone doesn't like... I mean, it makes me sad if someone doesn't like me for me. Like, I had a friend who was on this channel for a while who ended up not liking me anymore and not wanting anything to do with us, and we just kind of stopped talking to them.
Yeah.
And it made me sad. But
And we killed them.
Whoa,
yeah,
jeez.
they're buried somewhere. Good luck finding them. No, Jill, can you look up where the Republican Space Ranger shirt is for Nate? Because I know there is one.
Yes.
Yeah, and I really want to be a racist while doing this, so...
That makes sense to me.
Because all Republicans are this way.
That makes sense to me.
Republican Space Ranger shirt. GTA 5.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, it didn't ruin my life that they didn't want to talk to me anymore. It was just like, oh, that's really a shame because I tried with this friendship and I cared about you and now you don't, and you know, there's nothing we can really do about that, and that's your life, right?
Yeah.
But like, I don't go around trying to ruin that person's life or anything. Like, I'm sure they're a good person in their own life and with their family and things like that.
Right.
You know, like, not everybody who you don't like is Hitler. And that's something that I think a lot of people don't understand.
Will you look? Because I can't find it, bub. Yeah. Jelly
Ooh,
don't
they
know.
added like these historical shirts. That's cool.
They did?
Yeah. Anime shirts.
You should go shirtless.
That would be really epic.
Try the anime shirts.
I looked through theirs and not in there.
Here, freedom isn't free.
Oh.
These are 5,000,
They're locked.
but you can buy it for 5,000 or you can earn it. So it's Arena War Tops, Future Shock. So there's that one, or
Oh.
freedom isn't free. There is some... Oh, there's
Okay.
this one.
Oh,
This one is
nice.
the green Space Ranger logo.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
There's the three guys.
Oh, this one was my favorite one. How do we unlock them?
You press A.
Press A and buy it.
Well, I mean, how do we unlock them naturally without buying them?
Just buy it.
Oh,
You'd have to play the Arena War. It'd be a whole thing. It's not worth doing right
You
now.
just buy it, Nate.
You moron.
Okay, I bought that. I want to buy this one.
We were talking when Nate made his character, by the way. We mentioned that Nate's character looks like him, but with a gigantic chin. And
That
I
is
think it's
true.
pretty accurate. Here's a picture of Nate to compare.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm putting one in.
Wait,
I don't see
but
anything.
We can't see Nate's character right now because he's not here.
Oh, well,
We're recording mine.
let's put in a picture of Nate's character.
How are we
right
gonna get
here.
that?
And then here's a picture of Nate.
Nate, take a
and then we'll
screenshot.
compare.
Take a screenshot of your character.
I don't.
Take
I
a screenshot.
can't.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
No,
Just press the screenshot
it
button.
doesn't let me.
Screenshot button.
It's turned off
Capturing is turned off. Why'd you turn that off?
because I don't want it.
Here, I'll take a picture.
You
Hand
didn't-
me my phone.
You didn't want to be able to take screenshots ever.
I don't know. I guess I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
How
It
is
was-
this difficult for you to figure out?
It was turned off, so then I never turned it back on. I don't know. What? In
Hey, wait, Nate, look. There's Republican Space Ranger pants.
Oh, dude. Okay.
Space
sorry.
Ranger muscle pants.
Okay, wait. I want to change my shirt first because I want to wear this shirt. This is my favorite one. Space Ranger muscle pants. I'm gonna buy that definitely.
Oh, Jill, you want to set it to easy?
Sure.
Because of us being dumb. Got the whole economy set to tank, and when it does, it's all small businessmen who get hit the hardest. We get ahead of this thing, take out some of the longtime rivals of mine. So basically, we have to go in and beat these guys who have been cooking up a scheme against Gerald. Or Gerald.
Gerald.
I think it's Gerald.
Gerald.
Okay. Sorry.
Gerald.
What do you guys... Okay, first off, let's all compare outfits here. Who's changed? Look at me. I got my anime weeb outfit on. You see my pants and everything?
I like it. Princess Bubblegum right there.
Yeah.
And then we got the Space Ranger wearing flip-flops.
Nice.
Wait, I didn't know why am I wearing flip-flops?
And then we got a cowgirl hooker.
I didn't go to the shoes section. Why am I wearing these?
I don't know. Here, let's all get together in front of my car and take a picture real quick.
Okay.
Or in front of Jill's car. Actually, in front of my car. My car's over here.
Hold on, do you want me to do a pose?
Yeah, well, Nate, you're in the wrong spot.
Well, I'm trying. This is very challenging.
Just turn without moving.
How do you turn?
Okay.
How do you turn without moving?
Why'd you look like the guy who goes like, whoa? Like in the game. Turn right stick. Just right stick.
Right stick?
Isn't it? Oh, just turn the other stick, like tap it once in a direction. Oh, alright. Why'd you slide past me?
I don't know.
Jill, you want to look this way a little bit?
We're in like a
Nate,
serious
Jill, you're doing it.
DEI moment here.
Okay, step forward a little, Nate.
Okay, you try. Let's have you try here.
Did you see his shirt close?
Okay.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Now go to, is it appearance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Go. Nice. Nice.
Did you do a salute?
Well, let's do one more. Nate's not on an action here.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, you ready?
Yep. Go.
You didn't do anything. Your character took forever. He just stood there.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
I don't have an option to save this.
Oh.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Here, everybody do your action again. I'll just take it like this.
Tell me
Okay.
what.
Now.
Okay.
Alright, I think I saved a screenshot of that. We'll see.
Alright, let's hop in my creeper van here.
I'm gonna be really upset if those pictures didn't save. Let's see, gallery.
Go to Raven Slaughterhouse.
What the heck? Why are they not here?
I don't know. Is your thing full?
No?
Okay.
What happened?
I was looking at your screen and then I crashed and then Jill decided to be like Caitlyn Jenner here and
I
run
just
me over.
destroyed you
I
guys.
actually don't understand why those didn't save. Do you, Jill?
I have no clue.
Are you not allowed to take a picture during a mission?
Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. They were really cute photos, though. That sucks.
Okay, stop!
Okay.
You're like reverse Paul Walker and Vin Diesel.
But, like, you know, in the footage, you'll be able to take screenshots of it in the editor.
Yeah, but like when you take it, it goes black and it leaves the little lines up otherwise.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be okay, though.
Yeah, I guess. Just kind of annoying.
Jill's starting the mission already.
While you're there, grab the cook sheet. We need the recipe on the books. I thought we already did this one too.
I don't know. I thought we did, too.
Maybe we weren't able to beat it.
Maybe.
Maybe they don't save. Maybe these ones are never ending.
I don't know, but look at the front of your car, Nate. It's like gone. It is absolutely gone. Okay, alright, let's stop and get out. This one's really a difficult mission. I remember
Okay.
this.
Maybe on easy
So-
it'll be easier.
No, I doubt it.
Okay, sorry. Get to the safe?
Alright, Jill, how'd you get in? Because we need to get in.
You gotta walk through the front door.
Which one?
Here, let me show you.
What?
Okay, Nate, come back this
Yeah,
way.
we're
So,
going by
the
Jill?
door that I am currently standing in front of.
Okay, maybe I'll back the truck up.
Oh, got it, okay. Okay, so wait. Before you go in, wait. I've got a plan here, because I want to tell Nate what happens.
Okay.
So when we go in, we have to take out a ton of guys. We get to a safe, and we have to crack the safe, but when we're cracking it, guys spawn on both sides of us and try to
Okay.
swarm us.
So we have to have the DJ, and then we also have to have two people protecting DJ.
Well,
The code breaker is what I mean.
Oh, okay,
From
got
Star
it.
Wars.
Oh, that DJ.
Yeah.
He's my favorite Star Wars character from The Last Jedi.
Me too, yeah.
I love The Last Jedi.
Me too.
It's my favorite.
This
I
is
like
the
the
best.
first Jedi.
I don't.
They're making a movie about that.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Who needs that?
I don't know.
Who is the first Jedi?
I don't know.
Your mom.
I guess we'll have to watch the movie.
They change it all the time.
Oh.
They used to have
Was
stories.
there an in-canon one?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, in Legends canon.
That's what I meant. There actually was a in-canon
Yeah, like
one?
the earliest Jedi, there was a race, I believe, called the
Whoa.
Jay. They were called like the Jedi or something like that.
Oh.
And the Jedi were people from across the universe who like were inspired by them and kind of copied their moral compass and like their connection to the light side and stuff like that and learned from them. And then it became almost a religion, you know?
Okay.
Jill, are you going to be able to do that?
I'm gonna try my best.
Okay, Nate, you shoot that way. I will shoot this way.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, there was also like a really interesting story. I don't think it was the first one, but I think it was like how the dark side started corrupting, not the Jedi, but like how some Jedi fell to the dark side. And it was in Star Wars Legends, there was a series called, I think, Tales of the Jedi or something like that. And basically these two brothers fell in love with the same woman, and it caused one of them to turn to the dark side, essentially, and then the other one was kind of corrupted by the dark side, and they ended up killing each other.
Oh.
And
that is why you cannot love people.
Well, it was kind of supposed to be a cautionary tale that the Jedi told in order to, like, justify their whole we can't have attachment thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, basically all of this was thrown out when Disney decided they knew better than George Lucas and anyone who wrote stories for him. A hit like this is how you make enemies, so I figure we better make their lives real short. Take the boss out.
Okay. So wait, we had to move forward now, I guess.
Move up!
Alright, I had to take out the guys behind us.
Okay. Hey, I'm the Republican, so I'm gonna move up.
Who just
Wait.
Oswalded me?
Yeah, Jill got killed.
Oh, Jill, how'd you die?
Those
I don't know.
bastards, they killed Jill. It was a Kenny reference.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Kenny.
Oh, that guy's gonna feel that.
No, he's not gonna feel anything ever again.
Well, I don't
Whoa.
know. They might rebuild him.
What,
What,
like
like
the
RoboCop?
Matrix?
Yeah, they'll make him stronger. Better. They'll rebuild him like Car Bomb RoboCop, not the real one.
Oh, God.
nice.
The one who got blown up in the PG-13 movie. I remember when I cautioned Nate against watching the PG-13 RoboCop remake, and he was like, "No, I'm sure it'll be fine."
Was it terrible?
Yeah.
Oh no. That's
Yeah.
sad.
I mean, it was.
I mean, it's a fine movie.
It's okay.
Like, it's not.
It's way worse.
It's not like the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's not good.
Oh,
Oh, I died! I
They're
died!
everywhere. They're everywhere.
I died! Someone shot me from the side. From the side. That guy
We
killed
only
me.
have one life left.
Well, good thing we picked easy, right?
I guess that's true.
Okay, what do we do? Hop. Oh, we have to take out the gang boss. Do we hop
We
in my
have to go this
car?
way.
Yeah, hop in a car. I mean, he took
Oh.
a car.
So, should we hop in the bang bus or take a different car?
Here's a car here that's not destroyed.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
just
take that
this.
car.
Okay.
So we have to go after him. He's running away, and I remember he goes to a hideout.
Okay.
RoboCop remake, Jill. Let me make sure this is still recording.
Okay.
RoboCop remake is just in general like one of those movies that's disappointing. Like, you know a movie that you watch and you think this could have been way better, or a movie that you watch and you think, why did they bother remaking this? It was already good. That pretty much describes RoboCop remake, both
That's
of those.
sad.
Yeah.
Like, the original RoboCop holds up in almost every area. It's still very well written. It used practical effects enough that it doesn't look bad.
Very
You
nice.
know, I don't know. Like, okay, let's shoot this guy. It just didn't need a remake. And if they were going to do a remake, they shouldn't have toned down the story, which they did. They basically made it so he dies in a car bombing so that they didn't have to show all the brutality. But by doing that, they lost a lot of the powerful story with Clarence and all the other stuff going on. Because they were like, well, we don't want it to be too violent. Oh,
Yeah.
Jill did it. Jill did it.
Yay!
Nice. Now regroup at Gerald's apartment.
Get back to my crib. What is this guy, like a baby collector?
Yes.
Yeah, he's P. Diddy.
Okay. Did you see some guy posted footage of exploring the P. Diddy catacombs?
Wait, really?
Wait, where can I find these?
You-
I want to avoid them.
Where
that's
can I
why.
find the plans that I could give to my local construction guys?
Yeah.
I have the link so I can block that website.
Wash your hands before you deliver the shit. Don't know what you touched that place, but I know
You
it's
missed your
nasty.
turn. You missed your turn.
Because I love going the way that the GPS says not to go, so that I can be like more correct.
Got it. That
See?
makes sense.
I took a shortcut.
Nice. I'm into the thick of it right
Everybody knows.
now.
name is Jimmy and I am a hoe.
Nice.
Look at my toes.
Look at my toes. That's a good way to make money.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so let's...
I gotta go.
Yeah, let's go to free roam so that it saves. And then, Nate, will you help me carry the TV down?
Yeah. And this will take like an hour to get to the main menu, though.
Okay, well...
Okay, sorry.
Nate, thanks for being here. We won't have you every part, obviously, but for some of the...
You were a guest star.
Yeah, for some of the multiplayer stuff, I think it'll be fun, especially the 4-player stuff. We'll probably just wait for you, mainly.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm going to be back. Probably never.
That makes sense.
I'm never going to play this game ever again.
That's what we would like.
Yeah.
This was your shot, and you blew it.
I got one shot. Everything rides on 2 chains.
What about 3 chains?